going on, everybody? Welcome to Al Stock Trades. How's everybody doing today? Well, guys, I'm sorry for the late live here and also the late start. The reason why it took me some time was I was trying to figure out a way, and I spent 30, 40 minutes on it, and I just couldn't do it. I was trying to find a way to where I'm able to port the audio of my computer to the audio to, so you guys can hear. I'm limited that I can only share audio from the tab and not actually from the system. So you might be freaking out right now. This is a Mac. This is a Mac, right? However, this is a Windows XP computer. This is all Windows. This is Windows XP, right? This is a legit computer from Windows long time ago. Let's go ahead and delete it. See that trash bin? Everyone remembers, right? So I'm running right now Windows XP and also an Apple computer at the same time while streaming to you live. Shows you the power of this expensive ass computer that I have. This is a beast. What I wanted to do, and I'm going to just have to increase the volume here so you can hear it from the mic, is I wanted to showcase to you an audio coming from the Windows XP, and I can do it. I just need like maybe 3 hours to do it, which sucks. But but the video you're gonna hear the audio, but it's gonna be a little faint. But it's okay. You have my voice, which is clear. Okay. So why do I have an old Windows computer? Why? And it has to do something with this. And put it in the middle so you guys can see. Well, it's hard to see. I'll just put it here for right now. So why? Let me go ahead and explain. First things first, everything that we say here is for educational purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. Recommend consulting licensed professional than listening to someone like myself. What I wanted to do is I wanted to show you something. Well, I've been waiting months after negotiation, and your boy knows how to negotiate. I finally got, this thing got a lot of views. I did not. So let me give you an example. Okay. So you can get an idea here. So you can see the BS, right? I normally, when I tag Clove, a lot of people from Clove watch what I see, right? When I post something personal, like a gym photo, I don't get a lot of views, right? Because I'm not really talking about stocks but really, I'm not really putting any ticker symbol here, right? What's interesting is I just posted this the other day, and it got nearly 2,000 views, which is significant of my low follower count on this account. And only, again, 12 likes. So the question is who's watching it? And the reason why I'm telling you guys this, like who is watching this, is that this is the original stock shop from 1995. As you can see here, Windows 95. I had to install some drivers on the XP because the XP is a little bit more stable than the React that I had, that allows me to play Windows 95 software on Windows XP. And what's interesting here is, this, by the way, for folks that don't know, this is Peter Lynch. His net worth is approximately $350 million. Again, Fidelity, he's part of Fidelity. He's the one who pretty much made Fidelity what it is today. This guy has created billions upon billions of dollars in value. And in this CD-ROM, he explains his secrets on the stock market, right? This is his secrets on the stock market. But the problem is, this is very rare. This is more rare than a Charizard, okay? Right? This is more rare than a Charizard. And the problem is people have a hard time getting their hands on this, let alone having the capability and the technology to play a software back in 1995. But let's say if you want to get your hands on it, let's say if you want to get your hands on it, it'll cost you $19,995 to get your hands on this software. And you don't even know if this is a real one too, right? So pretty much $20,000 to get you access to this software. And obviously I have access to it. I use this, as you can see, I posted this and I finally got it freshly packaged. I removed the packaging fresh, and I have the original box and some freaking cool documentation from back in the day. And I have access to the secrets of Wall Street in terms of all the information embedded that he believes on what it means to be a successful stock market picker. Okay. Now, and as you can see, I'm very serious, guys. I mean, this is like, this is $20,000. If you want this, this costs you $20,000, right? And, you're starting to realize the value in which what we are offering, right? Hence why when I tell you our very own stock terminal is going to be above $20,000 in the future, you guys are going to see the type of, it's all going to come together, because hindsight is always 2020. What we're going to be doing now is we're going to be taking all the secrets in this software, and I'm going to be extrapolating it through first principles and any gaps that our software does. Like if he mentions something that I haven't thought about, or a definition that I haven't, even mentioned or whatever, I will go ahead and put that definition on our educational platform. Okay. And, but it's funny because, I was looking at some of the things. I'm like, oh yeah, we talk about this. Yeah. Good. So there's a lot of things that we talk about, but there are some things that we're going to be adding and improving lifetime access. Okay. So, obviously I was very excited that day. I sounded like, to Michelle, I sounded like a virgin. And it's fine. I'm happy with that. I'm happy, with that, it's fine. Maybe she can work harder to make, to make me happy as much as, I get happy looking at this guy's face. I'm just kidding. She's going to kick my ass. Okay. So, I'm going to kind of walk you along the thought process. So I'm going to show you this short video here by showcasing the audio. I'm going to stop the sharing of the screen here, and I'm going to share the audio version here, so you all can hear kind of what I'm talking about, just to explain to you what I did. Because I got a CD-ROM. To take this software and play it on a Windows XP computer imported on a freaking Mac. So there's a lot going on here. Okay. But let me explain. Let's go ahead and watch the video here.
Don't worry.
Oh my God, guys. Oh my freaking God. I am having a panic attack right now. I just got a CD-ROM because I got the stock shop, the original one, CD-ROM. And I have the Windows freaking computer running right now. Oh my God. And I have my triple screen set up and it freaking works. This is Peter from 1995. Oh my God. We're going to learn all of his secrets. Listen to what he says.
You shouldn't be intimidated. Everyone can do well in the stock market.
Oh my God.
You have the skills, you have the intelligence. It doesn't require any education. All you have to have is patience, do a little research. You've got it. Don't worry about it. Don't panic.
Guys, I've been trying to get my hands on this for such a long time. This guy motivated me to create the AL Stock Trades platform. And now, holy shit, it is happening. It is happening. Holy shit. Lifetime access. Get ready to learn.
So yeah, I sound like a virgin. I get it. Hindsight, I'm like, well, I sound like pretty freaking, pretty excited, right? But do you blame me? I mean, I've always wanted to get my hands on this, and it's so rare. it's rare as hell. But now I do. And you could see he's still alive. I mean, imagine when this guy passes away, this thing's going to be worth $20,000. Sorry, it already is $20,000. I'm actually thinking it's going to probably end up being worth $100, $200, $300, $400,000 to maybe $500 to $1 million in the future, because this is the secrets of the stock market, pretty much, right? Like how, and this guy is telling you how to be a stock picker, right? So again, and it's hard to find this type of information, but you can see the value creation that we're adding to lifetime access members. You can see that they like if this is a very common thing that I like to say, if there is a speck of sand in the moon, and if it was needed to formulate an ingredients for you to essentially be successful, I will go ahead and get that grain of sand. There's nothing that's going to stop me from getting what I want, right? And especially for my lifetime access members, right? So yeah. Or you could pay $959 a month using Clarinet, right? For this $19.95 software, right? So with all that said, oh, by the way, I'm working out, right? So in all fairness, I did about 5 reps of these and I was like, F that shit, right? So I ended up taking off that. I went down to 25 and then I put a 45 plate. But I tried, I try to be a macho man on the camera, but I just only 5 reps, guys, only 5 reps. I'm trying. You know what I mean? I'm trying. But so there's that. But the view is beautiful. Yeah. So anyhow, I love the view. Okay. So there's that. Let me think. Okay, so now let's go to Windows. Now we're in the Windows XP. Now we went from like 2025 to Windows XP. So now I'm going to increase the volume. I'm sorry you're not going to be able to hear the better audio version of it. I'm going to fix it. But I'm about to basically I'm about to have a panic attack again, because like we're about to turn on the stock shop. Oh God. All right. And I got to show you the video of like him showcasing it. But his job is supposed to, he wanted to really help retail investors, and it's just an honor to be able to carry his mission. So let's click on it. Holy shit. Uh-oh, what's this? Floating point square root of a negative number. What the hell does that mean? Wait, hold on for a second. What the fuck? All right, hold on. Let me see. There it is. Yeah, it's Windows XP, guys. There's a couple hiccups. So here it is. It's going to play this really cute sound. Do you hear that? Welcome to the stock shop. Holy moly. All right, so let's go up here and let's do okay, so again, guys, this is the original stock shop. Holy shit. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a quick tour. Wow. There's like a bear and that's a bull.
Welcome to Stock Shop, where you can learn to pick stocks, research them, and follow your favorites. The consultation part of the shop is where Peter Lynch explains how he thinks about stocks and how he makes his choices. These multimedia presentations describe some of the key concepts that will help you construct your portfolio. Just select the presentation of your choice from the list on the left and click the Start button to share Peter's thoughts and experiences. The research section is where you can create a list of companies that you want to research. You can download current data on any number of stocks and get Peter's guidance on what to look for next. And you can start to compile your own story for every stock you follow. Just select a stock and click on Details to view the fundamental data about your stock. And finally, at the bottom of the screen are all the tools you'll need to explore and keep track of your discoveries in the stock shop. And now you can either select one of Peter's personal presentations, or if you want to get to work, go straight to research.
All right, guys. So that's the introduction. I hope you heard. I hope you're able to hear it. I'm very excited. Let's go ahead and let's meet Peter Lynch. Uh-oh.
In 1990, Peter Lynch.
Wait, sorry, guys. I don't know what the hell. Sorry. Let me start it again. I think I need to reinsert the virtual CD-ROM that I put in because I'm not using the CD-ROM right now. Loud and clear. Okay, good. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. All right. I had a much older version of Windows, shows my age. By the way, shout out to Clover to Retirement. What's going on? Gonna listen in during my midnight stroll. I know, yeah, Master the Chin is on his millionth walk right now. Smash the like button. Appreciate you. Al videos are not a get rich scheme. It's all educational. Those of you that are new, try to keep an open mind and actually listen to his message. You won't regret it. I appreciate you, Master. I appreciate you. Now, I'm trying to figure out, I think I need to reinstall this whole thing in the CD-ROM here. But let me see if it works here. Let's see. Yeah, hold on for a sec. Give me a moment. Let me we're pulling teeth here, so we gotta, let me just put it in here. Interesting. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure this is good. We got this. I'm going to make sure we clear. We go ahead and browse. And then we go ahead and go here. Yeah, obviously, it's let me just, I should have tested it before I started the live, but it worked really well. This morning and yesterday, I restarted the computer, and I think the restart caused it to have a malfunction. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fix it right now. Okay. So there's a little bit of a hiccup here. I'm going to go to the program. Interesting. Let's see here. I'm going to load it one more time. And I'm going to see if this is, I have one more troubleshooting. This is so nostalgic. You remember back in the day, the computers, they sucked ass. These computers sucked ass, So it's like, to get things done, it took like, an hour, So, well, hold on. Let's see if it works. There it is.
In 1990, Peter Lynch retired as manager of Fidelity Magellan, the nation's largest stock mutual fund, and one of the most successful. In 13 years, he drove Magellan to a 2,800% gain.
Wow.
Quite simply, Lynch has been recognized as one of the greatest money managers ever. He beat the stock market for so long, not by timing the market, but by picking the right stocks. Of course, no one can promise you Peter's record, but you can learn a lot from him. And you don't need a billion-dollar portfolio to follow his rules.
Hi, my name is Peter Lynch. For 13 years, I managed Fidelity Magellan Fund. Those were 13 amazing years. 9 times the market declined by 10% or more, and I was very consistent. All 9 times Magellan Fund fell 10% or more. I learned a lot of lessons. I think they're true now. I think they were true 20 years ago. I think they'll be true 20 years from now. I think I can help you do a better job of investing. You can't learn years of stock picking experience in one night, but you have better stock picking skills than you realize. And you have advantages that no one on Wall Street has. In Stock Shop, I'm here to help you find them and use them.
Okay, so let me go ahead and turn the microphone back on to me here. This is so like freaking cute, guys. I mean, like, this is so nostalgic. Let me just comment on a couple things he just said. Yes, he made around over $2,800 with his fund. Really skyrocketed, the just his reputation. And he goes ahead and in this Stock Shop explains how he did it. And a lot of this stuff is derived by Benjamin Graham, which is basically what we teach. But now we're going to be more surgical and we're going to be taking this type of information to the next level. You're starting to realize now why Lifetime Access is going to be one of the best platforms out there online, right? How the hell you think I went from nothing to becoming a multimillionaire, right? I listen to these people, right? These people. And again, you don't need a college education. Okay. What else did he talk about? He talked about how he went ahead and there was a 10 times the market declined by 10% or more, and his fund declined the same thing. And so that's 10 times in 13 years. Holy shit. 10 times in 13 years. That's crazy, right? And he was consistent and he remained calm. And he says that the information I'm about to show you obviously is applicable to the time where he recorded it, which was 1995. Woo, right? And he said it's going to be, usable in the future. And here we are in the future, 2025, literally 30 years after. Holy shit, right? Let me go to the comments. I know this is nostalgic. I love this a lot. You guys are starting to realize how I'm very serious. I'm very serious about this, guys. You guys don't understand like how serious I am. And he said something very important. He said that it is so hard for you to learn the stock market overnight. You cannot learn the stock market overnight. You can't. It's hard. Which is why we have lifetime access, right? You need to be in the platform for a long time in order to reap the benefits of the stock market. You know what I mean? To really understand the mechanics of the stock market, right? And you guys are starting to realize the resources that we have now is going to be amazing, right? So the resources is going to be amazing. And so, again, very incredible resources. We are now in talks for getting institutional access to the Bloomberg terminal, which means that if we have institutional access to the Bloomberg terminal, that means people that are part of lifetime access, because of our educational presence. So again, there's going to be a lot of resources that I'm going to try to build for our platform. And the future is going to look very bright. Okay. The amount of things that we're going to be putting in this platform is going to be incredible. Right. I'm very excited. Hell or high water come, I want this to be the most valuable thing that you'll ever buy in your life. Right. That's my goal. I love to do value creation. I'm a value creator. Right. I like to 10x whatever I touch. Right. And for all the folks that have come in lifetime access, you guys have seen that. You've seen it. People thought they were buying a course, right? They didn't realize they were buying a software platform, right? The course is just needed for you so you can understand how to use the software. Okay, so let's see here. My mother was like, please tell me your 1995 experience. Even if you were a sperm, it's okay. Tell me how it was like down there, right? I was a baby. I was how the hell how old was I, Michelle? I was really? I was 2 years old. I was 2 years old. Holy shit. Right? I was a 2-year-old. Computers used to be 2 feet thick. Right? Holy man. The monitors used to be thick. Right? I still run Windows 98 SE on the main arcade system. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Never forget Peter Lynch originated the term 10-bagger. He's a true legend. And here we are having his wisdom. And his wisdom will be infused in the ever so fabric of the Al Stock Trades platform with the wisdom of Warren Buffett, Benjamin Graham, Howard Marks, Bill Ackman, and all of the billionaires that have basically found something of true, just true geniusness of how to think for the future and how to evaluate a company from an educational perspective. Laugh it up, Al. I was around before they had personal computers. We had to use our brains in school to solve problems. Yeah, now we just put it in ChatGPT, right? We can put it in ChatGPT and we make some crazy graphs that no one can understand. Oh man, where the hell are you, Pro? Right? You're gonna keep leaving us? What's going on here? Born in 1999. Life was great in 95. Dude, I know. Like, you see the software? You see what you missed out on? Right? It took 3 attempts to start this freaking software. I was 7 years old. Man, isn't this beautiful? You know, we go in, bring a whole bunch of people online that are passionate about the stock market, and here we are on a Sunday night having a good fucking time, right? So this is what I'm talking about, right? All right. So I don't know if I should do this. No, I'm not gonna pick on him. Daniel, shout out to Daniel. Shout out to you, Daniel. Dan Ives. I appreciate you, man. You liked one of my comments. I'm not going to say which one for professionalism reasons. But dude, you made me freaking laugh. Okay. You made me laugh, Dan. For folks that don't know, Mr. Ives was one of the first folks that were, stood outside of the Apple store and realized that it was a service business rather than, selling iPhones and stuff. Right. So he liked one of my comments, and holy shit, man, that had me balling out. That was very funny, man. That was good. That was good. Okay. So with that said, hopefully this software is still alive. Let's go ahead and I'm going to just show you an example. So if we were to go to the menu, actually, no, I'm sorry. Let's go to help. These are all of the things that, you could do. I'm going to exit. Man, this looks so freaking good, guys. Look at this. This looks so freaking good. Holy shit, guys. I want to see find. There it is. Oh my goodness. Okay. So these are all of the definitions, right? These are all of the definitions: buyback program, bull market, broker. Like, for example, buyback program. It shows you a program in which corporations buys back its own shares in the stock market. This reduces the number of shares outstanding, which increases earnings per share, which may cause the stock price to rise. Generally, that's the goal of a buyback, to boost the stock price. He's a master. This is all you need to know, right? And look at all these. I'm not going to scroll all the way down here because this is for the benefit of our lifetime access members. All these definitions in terms of these sorry, dogs are freaking out, right? But so yeah, whatchamacallit, we're gonna go ahead and take all these terms, and if there's any terms that we have not talked, like for example, we talked about book value, right? We talked about book value, right? So we can read it here. Book value is what the shareholders of the company would receive if all the company's assets were to be sold and after its debt is paid off. Conservative investors look for chances to buy shares in a company below their book value on the theory that they're buying the business at a bargain price. Okay, this is very important. I don't know. It's hard for you to see this, isn't it? Huh? It's very hard. I would have to zoom in. But the problem is this is Windows freaking freaking 5 here, softer. So I don't know if there's a way to, yeah, man, I got nothing, guys. I can't, I cannot, man, this is something else. I wanted to increase the thing here, the size, but what I'll do is I will go ahead and just, I'll take a screenshot here so we can see the definition, because I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do something. Okay. I'm going to take a screenshot. I'm going to put the screenshot here so we can see it and read it. Okay. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and open up Twitter. Okay. Just so you understand, like, if you don't believe in me, believe in Peter Lynch. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to the Al Stock Trades version of the Twitter. As you can see, I don't advertise. I got about $9,000 of credits in advertisement. I need to advertise, but I haven't advertised. Yeah, I don't know what to advertise. There's a video of Elon is talking about how he just wants to whip out maybe a little rooster. Maybe I should do that one too. I don't know, but let me think. So actually, no. Let's go back to this Al Stock. Let's go to Al Stock Trades here and let's see if we can search the tweets. Yeah, I want to search the Al Stock Trades tweets. Okay. So I'm going to do it and type in book value. I'm going to look at the post that talked about book value. Okay. I'm going to find it was a screenshot image. Okay. All right. That's fine. We will go to media. And we're just going to have to scroll down because, Twitter or X. Why is she on here? What the hell? I have a new challenge for you in space. What the hell? I got her. I'm like, why is she? Looks like I commented on her. Jesus Christ, man. What the hell? Dude, sometimes I go to sleep and when I wake up, I just say some really stupid shit on X. I have a new challenge for you. Space edition. And then you know what she did? A month to 2 months later, she said she wants to do it in space. So she listened to me. She yeah, I've influenced her, sadly, in a very negative way. But we all know that we were going there. All right, so let me think. Okay. Give me a moment. It's a nice dog. I gotta find you the thing here. Oh man, we got. Wait a minute. I think no, not yet. People laughed at this. They didn't realize it was what we were building. No. Hey, Chamath, Jason's trying to steal your girl. Let me see here. I just got to find the graph here. So sorry, guys. It's just going to take me some time. God bless you for doing that. It's nice. Very nice of you here. Meow. We are trying. We are still scrolling. Hold on. We're just gonna have to keep wait. Nope. It's a bar graph. It's a bar graph of Clover Health's book value. I mean, no wonder why. What the hell is that? No wonder why. X couldn't find it. There's so many posts to search through. I just don't. Here it is. Found it. Okay, I found it. Okay. So watch this. If you don't believe, if you don't believe in me, believe in Peter Lynch. Okay. Okay. So today, I posted this on August 20, 2023, when the stock was around 70, 80 cents. Okay. 70 to 80 pennies. The book value is in red. The stock price is in green. And you can see the stock price started getting to book value, right? The stock price started to fall near book value. Okay. So I pretty much called out Chamath. I said, Chamath, come at me, bro, if you think I'm wrong. I invite you to challenge my perspective. But I say that today I share with you an enlightening observation that holds promise for our future. It's rare to witness opportunities like this, where we can purchase Clover Health stock at a price even lower than what Mr. Chamath Palihapitiya, the visionary who took the company public, did. The graph showcases the company's book value juxtaposed with its share, stock price over time. The profound insight here is that purchasing Clover Health stock now equates to buying it at its core equity value. When you subtract assets from liabilities, what you're getting is almost the liquidation price should the unimaginable happen to Clover Health if it faces bankruptcy. So the point is, it goes back to what Peter Lynch was saying here. Conservative investors look for chances. Again, chances. These don't happen a lot, right? Again, rare to witness opportunities like this. Excuse me. Let me drink some little green tea here. Conservative investors look for chances to buy shares in a company below their book value on the theory that they're buying the business at a bargain price, which is why we did the book value analysis for Open Door. And we're like, hey, in 2 years from now, it'll be 51 cents. But it was 51 cents about 2 months after that video was created. And the fact that it went below 80, the book value is around 80 cents. The fact that it went to 50 cents, that's a big margin of safety that you have for the potential for the business to turn around. So as you can see, just this one definition gives you so much insight. And we have hundreds of definitions here. Okay. So let me go ahead now and exit this. And now let's go to balance sheet. Okay. We're going to go ahead now and we're going to watch the presentation for balance sheet. Let's go ahead and watch this.
Any company's operations can hit an air pocket from time to time. You've got to make sure your company can survive tough times. The balance sheet tells you about the company's financial structure, how much debt it has, how much cash it has, and how much equity its shareholders have. There's nothing scary about a balance sheet. No story is complete without a check of the balance sheet. The basic concept of a balance sheet is that everything a company owns, its assets, are listed on one side. On the other side, you find everything a company owes, its liabilities. The difference between what it owns and what it owes is its equity, also called its net worth. Go ahead and explore this fictional balance sheet. Click any of the items on this balance sheet for an explanation of it. When you're ready to move on, click either the debt or cash buttons for a discussion of the two most important items on any balance.
There it is. Okay. So now that you pretty much see that, let me show you something. Okay. So here's the stock shop. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out here and I'm going to pull, I'm going to go ahead and pull, well, actually, yeah, actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and open up the Tri financial statements. Give me just one moment. Bear with me here. So here's our software. Okay. Here's the tri-statement financial engine here. We're going to go ahead and we're just going to put Apple, whatever, right? We're going to load the data for Apple using our AL Stock Trade software. We're going to go to the balance sheet, like, since, we're talking about it from Peter Lynch's perspective. Now, we're going to go. Okay. So you see this here, total current assets and total current liabilities. Now watch this. Are you ready for this? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to click on current assets here. We're just going to click on that. By clicking on that, it says current assets are aims of value owned by a company that it may keep on hand for only a short time, less than 1 year. These include cash, stocks, and bonds, accounts receivable, or inventories. So let's go to our, stock terminal, right? Sum of all assets expected to be converted to cash or used up within 1 year. See that definition here? You go to current assets, less than 1 year. Okay. Which the formula is total current assets equal to cash plus inventory plus receivables plus et cetera, et cetera. Now watch this. My favorite is total current liabilities. These are all the short-term obligations due within 1 year. Now I'm going to tell you why that's important. And he's going to talk about debt. But we're going to save that for our lifetime access members. Now, look at this. We can go ahead and go to current liabilities and click on this. And he gives you a more longer explanation. Why is it a longer explanation than current assets? The reason why is because this is how I evaluate a company, right? And most retail investors, they get screwed. Let's go ahead and read what he has to say. Debts or other obligations a company owes to its creditors within the next 12 months. Since current liabilities are typically paid with current assets, it is a good idea to compare these two aims. If current liabilities are high relative to the amount of available cash, then the company may have trouble paying off its bills. So let's go ahead now and look at Apple current assets and compare it to the current liabilities, right? So based off of, this, you can see, you can look at the most recent quarter here. I would say Apple is a weird one because they have different quarters. So let me do, what's a known company? Let's do Meta. Everyone knows Meta. Meta's good. Let me look at it. Yeah, Meta's good. Let's do Meta. Meta's just really, yeah, let's do Meta. Okay, so look at Meta's total current assets, 100 million. Let's look at Meta's total current liabilities, 33. Sorry, this is 100 billion. This is 33 billion. So let me remove the comments so you guys can see. That's 33.5 billion. So you can see there are more total current assets than liabilities, which means that they're able to pay their short-term debt obligation. Okay. So now let's go ahead and let's look at AMC. AMC's total current assets is 947 million. Its total current liabilities is 1.7 billion. It's pretty much almost double. That means that the total current liabilities is way more than the total current assets. So if you were to go ahead and look at total current assets and total liabilities and update the chart, you could see that the liabilities, which is in yellow, is way more than the assets, the total current assets, which means that AMC is having a hard time paying off its debt. So what did Peter Lynch say? If current liabilities are high relative to the amount of available cash, then the company may have trouble paying off its bills. So what does it need to do? dilution, right? So let's go ahead and scroll down to see what he says. The two ways of judging a company is short-term is current ratio. We're going to go ahead and we're not going to talk about this anymore longer because this is the key concepts that we like to teach and preach. And this is the value creation that we have part of our lifetime access. And he's actually hitting on a few things that goes back to Benjamin Graham. You see what I'm saying here? Okay, so there's a lot here, okay? And this balance sheet hypothetical was created March 31st, 1996. Amazing. So this is the stock shop. Incredible. This has a lot of information that I would say if you understand, you have more knowledge than 99% of people in the stock market. It's incredible. So you can see now all of these definitions and all this is all important, right? All this tells you a story. And now our beautiful lifetime access members are going to have access to if I find a gap. I mean, I already have a lot of the knowledge here, but if I find a gap, and I found a couple gaps, like, ooh, I should definitely talk about this. My favorite is actually this. Let's see if we can find it. And let's maybe type it in. Turnaround. Let's look at turnaround stories. Let's play that.
Turnarounds. These are stocks that are battered down, or they're hated companies, or they've been forgotten about. They're depressed in price. But you have determined some one thing or a few things that have the potential for reversing this company's fortunes, independent of the industry getting better or the economy getting better. You'll always have to do a balance sheet check on any company. This includes turnarounds. Do they have enough cash to make it through the next 12 months, the next 24 months? Do they have a lot of debt that's due right now? These are important questions to answer. Make sure you understand and believe in the plan to restore corporate profits. It's all internal. They're doing something, either new product, new management, cutting costs, getting rid of something inside the company that allows them to improve themselves. Lots of turnarounds never happen, but a few winners can make up for lots of losers. What's important is to wait for the actual evidence of the turnaround occurring, not just the symptoms. The turnaround, you had plenty of time. So just don't buy on the hope. Wait for the reality. Turnarounds are so big, it's worth waiting to get some real evidence. SS Kresge was a company going nowhere, in real trouble. They invented the Kmart formula. They rolled it out across the country. The stock went up over 50-fold. Kmart became a massive stock.
All right, let me go ahead and turn the mic. So as you can see, doesn't that sound like Clover? Intrinsically, what's happening? We calculated how much cash they have. How long can they survive for? Do they have debt? No, they don't have debt. You see how it's all fitting together? There's a systematic way Wall Street likes to approach things, and it hasn't changed, right? Others talk about technical analysis as their god. We talk about other things, the fundamentals of the business, because without a business, it won't be traded in the stock market. And soon enough, if there is no business model, it will be removed from the stock market. All right. So there's that. We're going to be talking more about that in the coming future. Interesting technical analysis wise, now that I insulted technicians, we do have a symmetrical breakout here. So we'll see, is this going to test and jump off of the 50-day moving average? And is it going to hold? And if so, the next step is to go to the 200-day, which is around $3.38. So are we going to end up getting to that level? We'll see, right? So there's that. We talked about book value. We talked about the stock shop. We talked about that if you want access to the stock shop right now, you're going to have to pay $20,000. You're going to have to pay $20,000 to get access to this information. And the beautiful part about this and all the definitions is that we have a list and composite of definitions, part of our AL Stock Trades platform. And any gap that I see, I will fill it in. And I don't care where I need to get the material to fill it in. I don't care how much the material costs. I'm a great negotiator. I will essentially bring you the dust from the freaking moon if I have to all of my lifetime access members, because I want to be one of the best educational platforms there is for the stock market, okay? Especially for fundamental analysis and also technical as well. Okay, and then also options analysis, all of it, right? So, and I have a long-term time horizon. I'm in this for a long time. I want to be doing this for the next 30 to 40 years. I'm not going anywhere, right? So just imagine all that value creation being systematically concentrated into one mission. You're going to get places. You're going to get somewhere, okay? So for folks that want access to the stock shop, you guys can go ahead and get it for $20,000. Or if you want access to our platform that essentially will teach you the same thing and have contemporary software that actually has AI technology incorporated in it, being able to search for real life ticker examples, like for example, Apple data, and then be able to analyze the data utilizing our large language models to go ahead and showcase in real time analysis in real time using our most advanced platform on the market. Go ahead and use our coupon code SAS for $1,200 off lifetime access. So there's that. Also work out, get strong, get buff, drink some protein. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm focusing on my health. Likewise, really cool, guys. We went ahead and we got access to the Starlink. Starlink is engaged. We are live with it, which means that anywhere in the world that I am, right, that I am going to be at, I'm going to have access to all of you. Regardless where we are, we're going to be together, and it is going to be amazing. So if I'm on the beach, I have access to a power bank that's portable that I use that can power up everything for like 30 hours if I wanted to. Then I can charge it for 2 hours. It is the Tesla of portable batteries that I can take with me. And then on top of it, I have a portable system that is the most advanced in the world, where I had a waitress come in the office, and she was like, what? And what? Like I felt like she had a mini stroke, right? Because you don't normally see this, right? This technology doesn't really, you don't really see this type of technology. People don't really have this type of tech, right? But these are the investments that I'm making. And this is the old institutional analysis. The newer one is this. And you can see how sexy it is, how beautiful it is. You can zoom in and all these things. We're advancing the platform at the speed of light. I'm very excited now to have Starlink with us, so that no matter where I am, I will always be able to code, program, advance, be able to hold live streams that are going to be inside of our platform in the future. And we're just going to basically do, life is like a cake. We're going to enjoy what we have. And we have a group of people that have joined Lifetime Access. A lot of folks haven't integrated yet. I don't know what you're doing. Integrate with Lifetime Access. It's you're missing out on a lot of laughs. We had a lot of laughs yesterday. It was very fun. We just a lot of laughs, and we're just having a good time. Just join and for all the folks that have because there's people that have bought Lifetime Access 6 months ago, and even a year ago, and they haven't even joined to talk to the members. I mean, integrate yourself. I mean, I don't know what you're doing. It's been 6 months. I don't know what the hell you're doing. But I had Linda reach out to you, to have you guys integrate. But I get it. You just want to buy it to secure the deal. But try to get in on it. But the point here is, it's a wonderful place where people are joining, and they have expertise in different areas, and they're all coming together for one common reason, which is to become masters of the stock market, right? So very excited for that. Also, been working on the real estate endeavor, building out the real estate company. There's going to be some really cool things that we're going to be building out in the future for that. Mr. Buddy here, Guy 369, right? That song 369, right? Went ahead and showed me this listing for Clover, and he highlighted something very important. He said that, he said, you're going to like this line from their HR job posting. Director HR business partner. It's remote. It says, which is good. That means that it's capital light business model. The CapEx is going to be low, which is good. They don't need to have offices, right? So you go in, if you read it, it says one of our most dynamic and fastest growing business units. What does that even mean? What the hell does that even mean? One of our most dynamic and fastest growing business units. That means it's growing faster than their Medicare Advantage plan. What the freaking frick? Holy shit. Interesting. Okay. So there's a lot in the background, guys. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? All right. And this guy here commented from Palantir. He's the office of the CEO at Palantir. He congratulated Vivek and Andrew Toy. Very good. Love the connection there. We were talking about the symmetrical pattern. There's a breakout. We're going to see if it, lasts. Just what are your thoughts? Curious to hear. It's funny. Wall Street likes to make you believe that the AI wave is dead. That's BS. They're spending $600 billion per company by the Dove. Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, she went ahead and posted this video along with retweeting it with her 12 million followers with Andrew Troy in it. And he was able to get 638,000 views from just X alone. Imagine all the other avenues and all the other people that have basically again, this platform, what they're selling is able to decrease costs, and that's what the government's looking at right now. Okay. So everything is looking pretty sexy right now. It's looking really beautiful, and I'm very excited. And you are guys starting to realize that, yes, we have a course, but the course is there to help you use the software, right? This is our Al Stock Trade software, right? The problem is there's a lot of softwares out there that are garbage. Well, that's actually a few, not a lot. This just Bloomberg Terminal, which is the creme de la creme. The problem is it costs you $2,500 a month, right? There's the Stock Shop, which is outdated, which will cost you now $19,995. And it's, it has great information, but it's not going to pull the tickers as data like our platform does, right? So the point is I believe that we are one of the best platforms out there. And we created a public portfolio. We're going to follow that public portfolio. And in the next 5-10 years, we're going to see what's going to happen to this public portfolio. And it's going to be pretty impressive. So for all the folks out there, I appreciate you for tuning in. I'm very excited to showcase the future of what our platform will bring. You could see that, on top of, Windows XP. Oh, it's professional too. We have the professional. You remember how Windows XP they had the home edition, and then there was the professional edition. I have the professional edition. That's so cute. I just saw that. So let me go ahead and let me exit out of the stock shop. And this is pretty cool, guys. I mean, we could go ahead and we can open up Mozilla Firefox, as I do not want to open up the Internet Explorer. I don't want any viruses. But as you can see, opening up an application like the internet with the drivers, I might have to click on it again, because you always have to click on things twice for Windows. And then you have to wait an hour, right? But the point is, this is a real deal. This is like literally a real Windows XP. Let me see if it has games. Holy shit. Remember these games, Solitaire? Look, oh man, I don't even know how to play this game. I used to be good at it. Let's see. Does this go under here? Oh, I remember. Okay. Then this goes under here. This is kind of fun. And then we're looking for 5s, right? That's an 8. That's an 8. Can 2 8s come together? No. That goes here. There's a 6. Then we need a 5. That's a 9. Can we not do that? Maybe this one? Oh, man, this brings back memories, guys. Yeah, we need a 5. How do I bring what do I do? I don't know, guys. I'm trapped. I don't know what else to do anymore. Should I put it here? What in tarnation? Anywho, I don't know. I'm just gonna exit it. I give up. And Mozilla is taking time. I think it's gonna open up tomorrow. Let's go ahead and see what other games we got. My other favorite game was this one here. This game was hard, guys. Minesweeper. We got to make sure that we don't bomb ourselves. Oh, we hit a bomb. Oh, we hit another bomb. Right? Oh, wait, there's pinball? Let's see. Where's the pinball at? Somebody said pinball. Only king on empty spaces. Oh, how poetic. I love that. Right? You know that song? By Dr. Dre. I can't say it. Let's see the pinball machine. Let's see. Oh, pinball. Yeah, I remember playing this. Oh, shoot. This is nice. Blast from the freaking past. Okay. Whoa. Are you hearing this? Are you guys hearing? Or how do I play this? What do I like? What do I press on the I press this. Okay. Let's look at the options. What are the instructions? Does it give you instructions? Player controls. So Z is the left flipper. The right flipper is, well, that's so silly. Let's make X is a table bump. What the fuck is a table bump? Okay, we'll make the table bump A. We'll make it A for me. And then we'll make the right flipper X on the keyboard. It's a lot easier to make it X. Okay. Okay. What the hell? Is there a way to make it bigger? I have to hold it. Here it goes. Oh shit, let's go. Let's see. Oh, yes. Oh. Oh no, it's gonna be the bill. Oh man, this is so nostalgic. That's a table bump. Oh, that's how you do it. Wait, what's going on? How do I tilt? Oh shit. Very clear. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, guys. Let's go. All right, one last game. killing it. I'm killing it. I'm killing it. Let's go. I'm just pressing the keyboards, guys. Oh, shoot. Oh, I pressed too many things. No. Ah. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh. Let's go. Uh-oh. What does that do? Holy shit. Man, this is way better than Mac. Oh, I lost. Hey, man, that was a good game, guys. That was a good game. Oh, look. It says I'm player one. I'm going to keep it player one. I'm going to, yeah, player one. I'm going to be called, I'm the new player one. Oh, man, this is funny, man. This is funny. All right. So, yeah, that was good. That was the pinball machine is good. Pinball was good. Was pinball added later? That was the best game on Windows ever. That was a good. I'm surprised they had this much coding. That was a good. So nostalgic. Yes, we hear it. Oh man, this is so good. I think Spacebar launches it. Al, we should get a gaming stream from you sometimes. I would be all over it. Honestly, I would totally love to play Halo. I love Halo. I remember playing that on my tower and a big honking monitor. Man, this is so fun. Right, I don't expecting in-depth analysis of This is so funny. It's like I enjoyed expecting in-depth analysis on CLOV, and I'm surprised to see a pinball machine from Windows XP. And it's called Hack. I'm a hack. Oh man. That is so funny, dude. Yeah, dude. So no, appreciate you, man. No, I'm just pressing buttons here. I remember getting a virus from porn sites. We should see if there's any Windows 95 porn, right? No, I'm just kidding. Wait, Al, you're kind of peaking right now. No, I know I'm doing pretty good. No more player ones, dude. I'm a Halo diehard. Let's get it. No, I love Halo, man. Oh man, Spartan 117 all the way. Let's go. We were talking about analysis in the beginning of the video. We actually launched the stock shop. That was pretty cool. That was that. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That was really fun. I think I might bring Michelle here and let's see if she can beat my high score. We got distracted. Yeah, we really got distracted. But honestly, guys, I remember how simple life was. I mean, I used to think that this was a 4-star view. Look at this view, right? It was I used to think this was a beautiful view. And now looking at it, it looks like dog shit. Like what in the world? I love how your Windows 95 pinball strategy hasn't evolved since childhood. Just keep smacking it and pray it bounces back. Yeah, it has not evolved. Same shit. Just keep hitting it. Oh man. Man, that's so funny. Well, hey, you know what, guys? I appreciate you a lot. I'm in this for the long run. We're gonna have a great time. Okay. Internet speed. Oh, I'm still waiting on Mozilla Firefox, but we just got to give it time. I'm probably just gonna see it tomorrow pop up at the wrongest time. I'm gonna be in a Zoom meeting presenting, and it's gonna open up like this. It's like what? Oh yeah, internet speed was slower than crap in the late 80s. Man, I can only imagine. I wasn't born at the time, but I do have different type of softwares used in the 80s, but they're so unstable, man. They can't even load anymore. But yeah, man, this thing's like freaking beautiful, dude. This reminds me. It's just something so simple like this. It's just it's very beautiful, guys. It's just very nostalgic, right? Yeah, just a moment of silence for all those good memories. The world was much simpler, right? Now it's just it's complicated. But here at Al Stock Trades, we try to make things dumbed down to their simplistic forms. It's tough, but that's what we try to do. Appreciate you all. Shout out to Peter Lynch, man. You are the legend. Appreciate you. I'm glad I got my hands on your CD-ROM, the original Stock Shop, and it works. It works. I got it to work, and can't wait to share it. All my beautiful Lifetime Access members, we're gonna have a great time. For all folks out there that are on the edge, take the plunge. We'll be here. If you just can't, you don't have the means right now, totally understandable. We will be there, and wherever journey that you're on. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate you guys. Hopefully we might have another gaming session in the future. That was really fun. I love you guys all, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.